It's working. Scott Stauble is going to lead us off with a Hanukkah song. How you doing, Scott?
Wonderful. How are you? Happy Hanukkah.
Good. We're all going to mute because singing together is a disaster on Zoom, but lead us in song as we mutely sing along.
All right. Hine ma tovu manayim, shevet achim gam yahad. Hine ma tovu manayim, shevet achim gam yahad. Hine ma tov, shevet achim gam yahad. Hine ma tov, shevet achim gam yahad. Happy Hanukkah, everybody.
Same to you. It is good to be together and dwelling in harmony. We, as you know, do a combination of live videos and pre-recorded videos. Here's one, even though you can see Anna right in your screen right now, here's one that she recorded previously with our good friend, Rick Keena.
Light the candles, dim the lights, the family's together, sharing these nights. We take this moment to reminisce, think of the good times and people we miss. It's a family time, family time, family a gift to you, a gift to me, making this evening a good memory. Hope of our fathers, strength of our faith, love of our mothers, family safe. It's a family time, family time, family time, family time. This tradition we pass on to you so that you and your children can keep it forever, and it will be there. Family time, family time, family
Lovely, Anna. Thanks for bringing that to us tonight. Tonight's focus in our space here is on some of our youth programs, Yeffy and Dirty. You'll find out what those mean in just a little bit. But before we do, I want to tip my yarmulke to our Director of Congregational Learning, Rena Fraud, who does so much to make these two programs flourish, and so many others in our midst. How you doing, Rena? I told you wouldn't have a speaking role, but
I know you're surprising me with giving me a speaking role. I feel so honored. I just wanted to say happy Hanukkah to everybody. I hope the miracles are great this year, and that you find love and warmth with those around you.
How's the Holy Land?
It's holy.
She's in Long Island. All right, we're turning things over now to one of our co-chairs of the YEFI committee, Betsy Polk-Joseph, who will bring us some greetings. How are you, Betsy?
A-okay, Alan. Happy Hanukkah.
Same to you.
So as Alan said, I'm Betsy Polk-Joseph. I'm the co-chair of YEFI with Laura Ades, and we also get to work a whole lot with Rena, which is always fun. In case you're wondering, what is YEFI, or what is a YEFI, or what could a YEFI be? YEFI stands for a Youth Education Family Engagement. And what YEFI does is work with a fabulous group of volunteers to come up with programs that light the light at Judea Reform for families and for children. We think about ideas that are related to fun, meaningful, Jewish-focused, I guess those are the big things, fun, meaningful, and Jewish-focused programs. And if you're interested in lighting the light with us, please join us. We are in the process of identifying a date for a planning meeting. It's going to be a raucous good time. It's going to be over Zoom, Havdalah over Zoom. That must be called something else. We're going to plan together, maybe raise a glass together over Zoom, and come up with an amazing set of programs, amazing schedule for the upcoming 2021 winter season for YEFI. So that's YEFI. And if you want to light the light at Judea Reform, you could do it via YEFI, and you could also do it by contributing to the Judea annual campaign. So many opportunities to keep on lighting. Happy Hanukkah, everybody, and Chag Sameach.
Chag Sameach, spoken like a true Jewish professional, Betsy. Thank you for all you do to bring light to us, to Elon, and to many other places. Hiding behind Betsy is one of our religious school teachers, Annie Joseph. We're really grateful for Annie, too, for the way that she leads Gesher. Show your face, Annie. Thanks for being a leader in our...
Hi.
You doing all right?
Yes.
I'm glad to hear
I
it.
did not prepare anything to say, but I have really loved working in religious school this year. I am doing the Gesher program with our young ones, and that has been really great.
We're glad for you. Thank you so much, Annie. All right, we're now going to move on. We're going to light our candles, our menorah, with our Dirty President, Nina Elvin. How are you, Nina?
I'm great, Alan. How are you?
Good. What's dirty? I don't get it.
Dirty stands for Durham Regional Temple Youth, and it's Judea Reform's youth group. So anyone from 8th to 12th grade can participate. And Dirty brings light to the Judea community by creating a place for teens to connect to their Judaism and make meaningful friendships with other Jewish teens. So you guys should check it out if you're in 8th through 12th grade.
Thanks so much, Nina. Thanks for being the helper, the shamash who brings light to our community. Nina is going to lead us all in the candle lighting now as Anna sings our Hanukkah blessings for this fourth night of Hanukkah.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav וציוונו להדליק נר של חנוכה. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שעשה ניסים לאבותינו ואימותינו בימים החם בזמן הזה. Amen.
Beautiful. thank you, Anna. And look at all those menorahs, all that light that we're bringing to the world. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. I'm also told that it's Rebecca Elvin's birthday today. So Yom Haledat Sameach, Rebecca. And when I asked how things were going earlier and you said like this, well, that's on Bruce, I guess. I hope you guys have a wonderful night together here in Hanukkah. I was looking at this as I was thinking about all the people who are here tonight and thinking about all these people who have put in so much time, either as staff members or board members at Judea Reform. Will you raise your hand if you've been a board of trustee member or a staff member here at Judea Reform? Uh-huh. Pat, I feel like you should wave 2 hands being a executive director. We should give you an extra hand for that. We are grateful. I have asked Alex Peroff to make a video. I gave him free reign, and what he came up was quite amazing. So we're going to learn a bit of chemistry, a bit of history, and a bit about videography in this video from Alex Peroff. Enjoy.
Shalom! Chag Sameach! Merry Hanukkah! Hey folks, for those of you who don't know, my name is Alex Peroff, and I'm actually a board member. So if you don't like this video, just remember, you voted me in. And in this video, I want to talk to you a little bit about Hanukkah. Not necessarily the history or the story. I think that's better left to much more qualified people, but actually a little bit of the science of what goes on in Hanukkah. Hanukkah is widely described as the festival of lights, and what better scientific topic than lights? And more specifically, fire. But if you're of a different generation, you might prefer I even have. Alright, with that being said, let's talk a little bit about the science of candle lighting. So when you take one of these candles and you light them, you observe a fire. This is made out of wax, and it has a very slow burn. And over time, the candle will melt. And so what exactly is happening? How is it that this fire is still going on? So for Hanukkah, we light the Hanukkah candles. And some of these candles are all made out of some form of wax. There's what's known as paraffin wax, beeswax, and it's all made up of a wick, some type of string, as well as the actual candle wax itself. But the question that I've always had is, what exactly is burning? Where's the fire really coming from? Is it coming from the wick? Is it coming from this wax? And then when you're done with the candle, you're left with this giant globs, these huge globs of wax. Like, is that reusable? Like, is this just an infinite source of energy? You can just keep reusing the same wax over and over again? And while that would be awesome, it can't happen. It makes about as much sense as, spinning a dreidel on a carpet.
Apparently you can't spin a dreidel on a carpet.
So the actual fire that comes from a candle and the light that comes from a candle is actually the burning of a gas. So you have everything that's a solid, and then as the fire proceeds, it begins to melt the solid, turning it into a liquid, but it also releases paraffin gas. And the paraffin gas is actually what is on fire. So if you've ever lit a candle before, you may notice that initially it's kind of hard to light a candle. It takes a little bit of time. You have to put your match or your torch up to the candle wick for quite a while before the fire is actually there and stable. Now, to demonstrate this, we're going to do a very simple experiment at home. Please only do this if you are under parental supervision. Do not try this on your own. I'm a scientist. I have a PhD in chemistry, which makes me very qualified to screw this up. But what you can do very simply is light a candle on fire. Put it here. And now you notice that your candle, it's on fire. And with your match on the other side, just blow it out. And then very quickly move the flame in between the candle, and it actually will relight almost instantaneously. So there is a very well understood reaction in chemistry known as the combustion reaction. You can take any hydrocarbon, some kind of molecule or compound that contains carbon, hydrogen, and sometimes oxygen, and you burn it in the presence of oxygen. And what that does is it will release carbon dioxide and water. And that's what you're mostly taught in any kind of chemistry course. But there's another part to the equation, which is energy. This reaction releases a lot of energy. And this reaction happens on a very regular basis. Whenever you drive a car, you are burning some gasoline, some hydrocarbon, and you're getting CO2 and water and some energy. That energy is what's used to move your car. And in the case of burning a candle, there's energy that's released in the form of heat as well as light. Now, the miracle of Hanukkah is that the Maccabees only had oil to last one day, but it ended up lasting 8. And so we celebrate by lighting these candles and eating and consuming a lot of things that have just about anything to do with oil. So we have latkes, which is potatoes just fried in oil, and we have hold on one second.
Sufgan Yod. Sufgan Yod. Sufgan Yod.
Donuts. Sacrilege! You face the ghost of Hanukkah defenders past. You shall pay for your transgressions with your life. Well, hold on. I mean, can't we work something out? There's got to be another way. Very well. We can play a game. Tell me. And go free. Shin, you pay for your transgressions. That feels very binary. Was that a little bit unreasonable? I feel like there should be some more options. Maybe something in the middle. Two's not good. Okay, all right. Okay, understandable. We got a couple other options here. Okay. We got hey. How about half? 50-50. 50-50's not bad. And then we got none. You don't get anything. I don't get anything. We just walk away. Easy peasy. Okay. I'll play your game. All right, well, I'm very happy that we were able to reach a mutual agreement about this game that we're about to play. Okay, all right, good. Prepare to have your fate tested. Nice. Whew. And it was a very, very merry Hanukkah. All right, folks, I hope you have a very healthy, happy, and safe Hanukkah. Please take care of yourself and be well. I'll see you soon.
Bravo! That was incredible.
I learned something.
One of the reasons that we wanted our congregants to co-lead these Hanukkah services with us was to just show off the width and breadth of skills and talents and creativity in this wonderful congregation. So bravo to Alex. Wow, that's great. I want to do 2 more things before we close out tonight. Scott will sing us out before Charlie falls asleep. First of all, I want just to open up the Zoom room. If anybody feels like sharing something that brought them light in the last year, since last Hanukkah, we've had so many bits of darkness, but is there anyone who wants to share some light, maybe a grandbaby being born or something like that? Anyone? I know we have some newly grandparents. Steve looks like he's getting close to the Zoom camera.
Well, of course, we had our new grandson, Tommy, born in June. So we're very happy. And, we got to spend 3 weeks out at the beach with them. So that was really nice, too.
Wonderful. Anyone else want to share something light-filled that happened to them in the last year, since last Hanukkah?
I guess everybody knows that I have a grandchild, so I will not say anything. But I can see her every day.
Oh, that's nice.
Mazel tov.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Anyone else?
We had a college graduation this year, which was a wonderful, wonderful event. We didn't expect to celebrate it in our backyard, but it was just as fun.
Beautiful.
Especially when the graduation robes came running down the FedEx guy with the graduation robes came running down our front sidewalk 20 minutes before it started.
I know there are at least 3 grandparents in the congregation whose grandchildren just this week got into the colleges of their choice early decision. I'm one of them, so one is on this call, but I won't speak for her. So that's something nice that just happened this week.
Wonderful. Mazel tov.
Mazel tov.
Anyone else? All right. Well, then let me just remind you of our upcoming schedule. We're going 7 o'clock all the way through. This is night 4. So tomorrow night, Marian Abernathy and our Social Action Committee will be lighting the lights, speaking about our 40-year collaboration with Meals on Wheels, providing Christmas dinner. We'll have guest Jason, who runs Meals on Wheels. We'll also take a moment to honor Gail Adlin for all she accomplished as being executive director of Meals on Wheels. On Tuesday, we'll be led by our caring community and our inclusion committee, both of whom are represented here tonight. We'll also have a latke making video by another Joseph, who's not being shown tonight, but he's present. So we'll learn how to make latkes in case you want to do it for night 7 or 8. On Wednesday night, our racial justice court team will speak about the work that they've been doing, as well as the work that's being done in our religious school to further the cause of tolerance and education in this time, bringing light to the world, which is so vitally needed. And then finishing things up on Thursday night at 7 o'clock, Andrew Geller will be leading us, sharing his thoughts about Hanukkah, lighting the candles, saying the blessing, and we'll also have a special Hanukkah story from Heidi Aycock, which will be a wonderful way to wrap up the season. I hope you all have a good night, a good start to the week. Happy birthday, Rebecca. I hope it's amazing. The rest of the 4 hours that's left to it. Let's go out and light some light. Scott, how are we ending this service?
Oh Hanukkah,
Take it away.
oh Hanukkah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance the hora. Gather round the table, I'll give you a treat. Sivivon to play with and latkes to eat. And while we are playing, the candles are burning low. One for each night they gave a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night they shed their sweet light to remind us of days long ago. Happy half Hanukkah!
Happy Hanukkah, everyone. If anyone wants to install a real Chagall in my study, just let me know. We'll talk, and I'm sure it'll be tax deductible. Liz will help us out.
Happy Hanukkah.
Thank you, Alex.
Happy
Thank you,
Hanukkah.
Jason.
So unmute, everyone unmute. Wish each other happy Hanukkah. Zoom.
Happy
Happy
Hanukkah.
Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
Hanukkah.